Hey everyone! After talking about Zoma yesterday, it's time to talk about Alena Marquis de Léon. Today, they got pulled off the banner, to be fair, but why are they so bad? This is what we're gonna find out today in our review, so let's get right into this. Alena and Marquis de Léon are a superlimit burst unit, as you all might have noticed by now, and they are a physical wind tag LB chainer. So that's not cool at all already, although one should state their tag LB is at least the highest modification tag LB we've got to this date. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about their abilities and passives first. The thing I want to point out is ready for a fight. It is the first Grandis of an SLB unit that I'd say is half decent, mainly for the reason that it provides 300% attack and not 280%, such as Oran's Grandis. Who thought that a premium unit would have a technically worse Grandis than a collaboration unit? Well, Oran has the 50% wind amp, Alena and Marquis de Léon only have 30%, so you are kind of forced to bring either Bards to the party or Bulwark for the 45% amp. Another thing, no mercy. I don't know why their defense break is only 80%. In my opinion, they should have upped this to 90%, just like they did with Hawkeye. Although Hawkeye already had a high defense break, it would not have hurt to upgrade this one, truth be told. Alright, another thing, a Knuckle Sandwich, 150x physical damage. It's a single hit one, but it has a 10% chance to miss, so that's not cool. And Rush Hour is their 7 hits tag chaining ability for 72x modifier, wind physical though, but it also reduces wind resistance by 120, so it's fine. Kit is very bare bones, even for a super limit burst unit. I guess these days, units from JP, they aren't that cool and great when it comes to their kits. And one thing I'd like to point out about their passive side of things is Dual Wield Attacker. And this one reads increased chain modifier cap 200%. And that one is unconditional. So whether you are going for true double hand or true dual wield, you will always have the 6x cap. Because if you take a look at units such as Tifa, Sephiroth, or any other unit that has chain cap increase, that one is always tied to the true dual wield or true double hand. So that is interesting to see. I like this concept because, truth be told, as a true dual wield unit, they are utterly outclassed already, but as a true double hand unit, they are serviceable, and that is what we're gonna find out later. Alright, otherwise, I mean, as you can see, there is nothing really special going on here. 200% Demon Killer, 150 Beast Killer, the usual. I would have liked a little bit more for a collaboration super limit burst unit, such as at least one killer type at 300%, just to make things a little bit more spicy. But they didn't. Too bad. So they're Limit Burst and Super Limit Burst. The Limit Burst, rather uninteresting, 150x. The Super Limit Burst, Savage Strike, 12 hits, tag chain ability, 130% Wind Imperil, which finally some unit got this on their SLB. I feel like 130 should be the absolute bare minimum for a SLB unit. So I'm happy to see that Alena and Marquis got this. But yeah. The SLB itself is only 250x, so meaning it won't hit that particularly hard. It does hit pretty hard on a true double hand build though, truth be told, but it's still nothing to really boast about or be super excited about. Right, it also increases the modifiers by 100x to all physical attacks except the LB, so rather uninteresting. Let's talk about the TMR and STMR. The TMR is a materia providing 60% attack and 100% LB fill rate. And the cool thing about this is guts when the HP is above 30%. Now, this is a pretty decent materia, just because it has guts on it. The fill rate is nice for LB fill rate boost. It's all in all, it's a really nice to have material. I got it immediately when I stopped recording my pull video on Thursday, and just so I don't miss it out. Don't miss out on it. The STMR is a fist. It's a one-handed fist though, with 188 attack, 75 LB damage, 50% human killer, only physical, and allowing your attacks to hit twice. Now, if only this wasn't a one-handed weapon and more of an upgrade to a two-handed weapon, this would be amazing. We really are lacking decent two-handed fists, and this would have been a great opportunity to entice some pulling for this unit. The passives are great nonetheless. 75 LB damage is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. And a human killer, it's a nice bonus. The attack stat is very good too, but generally speaking, it is a worse claw or worse fist than Dragon Claw Plus due to variance. This one has the standard average variance of 1, whereas the Dragon Claw Plus has a standard variance of 1.15. So this one will always outperform this particular STMR of Alena Marquis. Sad but true. Let's move on to the vision card. I talked about this yesterday, so if you want my opinion on this, yeah, it's pretty decent, it's pretty good, but in terms of stats, a little downgrade from Threads of Mana, but all in all, 8 out of 10 if I had to rate it, decent. More explanations in my Zoma video. Let's move on to the damage calculations. So this is the updated table I used for this. Hope you guys liking it. If you do have suggestions how to make this even better or even more readable, please let me know in the comments. Because I'm recording this video and the Zoma video at the same time, pretty much, or on the same day. Changes to make this will happen for the next banner, if there are any even. Alright. So these are the two builds for Alena and Marquis de Léon. The top one is the true dual wield build, the bottom one is the true double hand build. Both are going for a Dragon Killer because they are innately good against demons, and you know by now that I don't build towards innate killers, but always to one killer type that they are innately not good against. But as you can see, they have no issues whatsoever to reach 300 LB, 300 Dragon Killer, maxed stats, so it's all good. And unsurprisingly, when you already see that the true double hand build yields higher attack percentage, higher attack stats, you know which build will come out on top. Alright, so let's check out the damage result. And as you can see, the true double hand build beats the true dual wield build by almost 50%. Yeah, it's a huge difference, and whenever you have the chance to go for a true double hand build on these units or on this unit, you should do this because it's good. So yeah, they are only viable as a true double hand build because, as you can see, the true dual wield build, it's even below Zidane, and I haven't updated Zidane's gear in ages. So if I went ahead and gave Zidane like the chain cap clothes with 120 attack, modern equipment pieces, I think Zidane would be further ahead of the true dual wield build for Alena and Marquis, so yeah. However, please keep in mind that whenever you want to build Alena and Marquis de Léon for true double hand and have Carton, Tifa or Lara Croft on your team, all those units will fight for the cross Aigayon arm, which is the best true double hand fist. And truth be told, you will always give this fist to either Lara or Tifa, and thus Alena Marquis de Léon, if they were on a team of those or one of those units, they'd be left behind basically. So yeah, how do they fare in the meta? You're using true dual wield, as we've just seen, they are utterly outclassed. Using true double hand, they are serviceable, like I said in the beginning of this video, but they fight for the only good two-handed fist with Carton, Tifa and Lara Croft, and you will never put this on them when you have the option of better units. The unconditional 6x cap is pretty cool though, not gonna lie. The kit, super boring on the other hand. Having no Brave Shift means they are totally useless for Clash of Worlds. And one thing I do want to point out, because I missed that part when I discussed the passives, they do not have innate 200% true dual wield. They only have 100% true dual wield innately, meaning you have to either wear the Warlord Guard legs for 100% more, or you have to sacrifice a materia slot, which is even worse in my opinion. So that build is rather bad already. And going from 0% true double hand to 400 is also not an easy task, but it's doable as we've seen. Especially if you have Trials of Mana equipment, that makes it a lot easier to accomplish. So yeah, should you pull? Pull only if you're a fan of Dragon Quest monsters super light or Dragon Quest in general. The STMR is okay and nice to have, but it's not really super needed. Especially if you have Dragon Claw Plus, for example, you won't really ever need this STMR. Although it's nice for LB builds and human kill builds, but truth be told, it's a one-off and done. So skip otherwise or use a few tickets hoping to get Zoma instead is my honest opinion on Marquis de Léon and Alena. So yeah, that is it for the latest SLB unit. Unsurprisingly, disappointing. Thank you all for watching. I hope this video helped you make an educated decision whether you should pull or not. We'll see each other tomorrow for a super cool video. I'm very excited, and by the time you're watching this, I will be recording the Sunday video for you guys, and I can't tell you how excited about this I am right now, and you're gonna love it. I know it already. You're gonna love it. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of the Saturday, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're from. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.